And then work life too. So people don't usually work overtime in New Zealand. So there's usually a 9 to 5, and then when it's 5 o'clock, if people don't want to work, they go home. So it's the usual way for New Zealanders. They don't. I guess they don't have so much concern for the company. Like in Japan, people have a lot of ownership of the company. I think more so. I think in New Zealand is people work hard maybe, and then they don't feel like they owe the company anything as much. I think so when it's 5 o'clock, it's like we have a real separation between work and family, and family is important. And so when it's home time, it's home time. It's very common for a lot of companies, a lot of workers, and it's common too to move jobs. So when I moved to Japan and I met a lot of people working in the same company, it was very different for me to hear, because in New Zealand, people move jobs for higher pay, new experience, different location, and it's okay, and you can get jobs very easily too. So, but the culture in Japan is different, I think, for work in that way. And yeah.
In speaking?
Speaking, yeah. So even in the workplace, there's not so much hierarchy, such a hierarchy system. People are very casual, relaxed, no matter who you are in the company. So people are not like showing somebody older a lot more respect, or it's not like that. People just like, hey, just more relaxed, more casual.
What if it's your boss?
Boss, people still respect bosses, but not in a great way, not like, oh, it's the boss, got to be real careful, got to be extra nice with my English. People just like,
hello.
hey, like, there's not pressure, like in the office, because I read a lot of blogs about other people in New Zealand, and they even say that about the company culture is so relaxed. And I'm reading about people from the UK, America, moving to New Zealand, and even comparing to other Western countries, they're saying how relaxed it is in the office place. So it is a part. I think it just shows New Zealand's culture. We do have a real laid backness, I think. And I guess leave in New Zealand, people get a lot of leave, and they take the leave. So 4 weeks is compulsory, and if you don't take 4 weeks, you must get paid. Legally, you must get paid. And so people usually have 1 month paid leave. Also, we have 11 public holidays as well during the year. And then if you're sick in New Zealand, your company has to pay you for between 5 to 10 days. So you actually get paid if you're sick. So I know in Japan, a lot of people still go to work sick and work hard. But in New Zealand, people just have a little cough, they won't go to work and they'll just get paid. So it's really common. Yeah, so it's almost 2 months that you must have off work. So work-life balance is quite big in New Zealand, I would say.
And is the days off you get within the year, is it for every kind of job?
Yes, yeah. All this is for all full-time workers,
Okay.
full-time workers. And so if you're a part-time worker, it all works out. It's a little bit different, but this is full-time workers. 40 hours a week, I think 35 or 40 hours a week is full-time, yeah.
Okay.
And I guess if you're pregnant as well and you need time, and then you have a baby, you get paid for 3.5 months. Once you have your baby, you can have leave, or while you're having your baby, you'll get paid. And but our consumption tax is high. It's 15%.
Wow.
So it's really high, and food cost is high. So it is a little negative. In New Zealand, food is expensive, and living is a little bit expensive, I think. And I do feel tax is high. So it does say here 33% for over $70,000, 30% for $48,000 to $70,000, and then 17.5%. But it fluctuates depending on what you're earning. But I think it is quite high in New Zealand. Tax, consumption tax, living costs. It's a little negative if there is any negatives about New Zealand. It's the costs. So if you do go there, you'll notice a difference with food. So buying a bottle of water, 500 ml, is probably about 300 yen. So in Japan, it's 100 yen around. So yes, you'll notice a difference. But
yeah, that's a big difference between Japan and New Zealand. When you're paying only 8 extra yen for a bottle of water, and you guys have to pay like a lot more.
So it's a little negative.
Yeah.
And then with industry, I think your top paid jobs is like most, I think, in the world, like IT or doctors or lawyers or bank managers or commercial real estate sellers. So, but you know, for people traveling, working holidays, New Zealand is open. We have an unlimited amount of visas per year for working holidays. I was just looking on the immigration website, and a lot of jobs that when people do working holidays is they do like bar work or hospitality work or seasonal work, because we've got lots of vineyards and agriculture is a big part of New Zealand. Labouring is easy to go for a labouring job in New Zealand. So yeah, and also New Zealand is a great country for business, because I was reading Forbes magazine, and at the moment New Zealand's the second. They rate New Zealand the second best country to do business. Ranking on different things such as the government, the economy, the stability, and New Zealand's government is one of the most open and honest governments in the world, according to Forbes. And I don't know if we can trust Forbes magazine, but yeah. And yeah, at the moment it's second, but it's usually within the top 5. New Zealand is rated a really good country for business, and yeah, because of those reasons.